Hello, my name is Anggi Dwi Kurniawan, class 11, Computer Network Engineering. I am a student for Unforgatetable High School, Fast 2, Bandung. My unforgettable experience is when someone who was once close to me suddenly left. It happened about 4 years ago, where at that time I had a female friend who was more than a friend. I made friends when I was still in the third third grade of junior high school. Where where at where at that time it was the last moment of school 3. At that time it was in the class as a woman who for some reason was so beautiful. In that class I was great, but at that time when my eye began to adapt to her surroundings, some students started to talk Tom, even though I was still not used to it. There was a moment when I did get a study group. At that time I was confused about who I should join, but the woman I called beautiful suddenly asked me to join. I joined in her group. Mom said I got closer to the woman. We started chatting together. The most exciting moment was during practice for a practical exam. At that time, the practical exam was about art. My art teacher made a group to be performed, namely an acclaimed music group. At that time, the woman couldn't play the acclaimed, but I told her as my teacher heard. But the moment suddenly felt like it was going to end. A fourth week later, we were rarely together until finally her and until finally he simmered to decipher in front of me. At that time, I met her, but he was called by a man. It turned out that the man was his boyfriend. My chest felt tight, maybe because of love. Haha, thank you.